Imagine if I tell you that I'm going to have this big bowl of popcorn
and I don't wash my hands or anything, and I straight get down to operating. Good.
In that case, you'll think that I'm a madman. Forget wanting to get operated by me. You might be finding it unusual, but about 180 years ago, this wasn't unusual. Rather, this was what was being done normally until one man changed everything. Back in 1840s, doctors would usually spend their mornings performing autopsies on dead people, and after that, they would go for assisting childbirth, helping mothers deliver their babies. But understand this was before the idea of the germ theory. People had no idea about the existence of microorganisms, of germs, of bacteria, of viruses, fungi, nothing. So doctors would come out of the autopsy theaters, no hand washing, no gloves, and they would go straight into these maternity wards. And sadly, as we can expect, maternity wards and labor rooms was filled with puerperal fever, extremely severe and a very serious kind of a sepsis. And not one, but thousands of mothers were dying because of this, and no one knew why. Until one person changed everything. Hungarian scientist Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis noticed something strange. He saw that the maternity wards that were staffed by doctors had a higher rate of this puerperal sepsis as compared to the ones staffed by midwives. But why? He was in thoughts and thinking regarding this till something strange happened again. One of his colleagues cut his hand during an autopsy, and he died with symptoms similar to these mothers. So Semmelweis made a conclusion that doctors were unfortunately and unknowingly bringing something from the dead which was affecting the living and eventually killing them. So to test his theory, he did something simple. He just made it a rule to wash hands with chlorinated lime solution after performing autopsies and before going into deliveries. And guess what? The deaths and the cases of puerperal sepsis decreased. And you must be thinking that the world and everyone around at that point celebrated him, but that was not the case. No one could imagine that there was something as a bacteria, as an organism, as microorganism that existed. They ridiculed his idea. They couldn't understand how is it even possible to have something killing you which is not even visible. Until years later, when the works of Joseph Lister, Louis Pasteur finally established the germ theory. So unfortunately, by the time his works was finally acknowledged, Ignaz Semmelweis was no more.
Remember this.
When you see a surgeon washing his hands or a nurse washing their hands, the concept needs to be awarded. That one thing changed the complete course of medicine. That one small act of washing hands saved lives. So of course, that deserves to have a mention in this series of medical miracles. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next episode and follow for more.